You're watching Marcia on VeroBuzzTV.com.
Well, hello everyone, and welcome to Buzz TV. I'm Marcia Littlejohn, and I'm here with Katha Kissman, and I hope I'm saying that correctly.
You are, thank you.
Well, it's wonderful to see you.
Very nice.
And I didn't get to see you the other night at that wonderful event at Harbor Branch, the Discovery. Is it called the Discovery what?
The Ocean Science Discovery Visitor Center.
It is fantastic. Everyone must go down there to Harbor Branch and see that, but it's wonderful. But you are the CEO and president of the foundation.
Of the foundation,
for
correct.
Harbor Branch. Very, very important department with any organizations.
Thank you.
So tell me, you have something really exciting going on.
Well, we do. We have our 2016 Love Your Lagoon event, which is going to be held at the Harbor Branch campus on February 5th, and it's a Friday night. Under the stars. It will be a tented event next to the Johnson Education Center on the campus. And as you may remember when you visited the ODC on Friday, that's just our external facility. It greets you as you come in. But we do have a 144-acre campus that's behind a secured gate because we are an open port. But this is a chance for the public to come on campus and to help support important scientific research and outreach on the Indian River Lagoon.
Oh boy, and do we ever need that?
Do we need that? Mm-hmm.
If you're watching us wherever you are in this entire world, because you know we are on the internet, so wherever you are, we're talking Indian River County, and Indian River, our magnificent Indian River, is reaching out for help. Now, I grew up here, so I know how important that lagoon is, and a lot of you don't realize that really so much is here because of that lagoon.
Exactly.
Are we discovering, though, and maybe we need to get one of the scientists on, are we discovering what the problem is?
Well, it's multifaceted. That's the challenge with trying to address some of the issues with the Indian River Lagoon right now. Everything from septic tank leakage to fertilizer runoff to just population in general to overfishing to climate change. So there's just so many different issues right now. Lake Okeechobee discharges. The Indian River Lagoon is a 156-mile estuary of national significance.
The second largest in the country, if I'm not mistaken.
I think it's the largest.
Really? I thought
think
Chesapeake
so.
Bay was, but...
Oh, you might be right. I'm sorry. I always forget that Chesapeake Bay is an estuary.
I know, we forget all those things up there.
Yes.
But it truly is. There's so much to learn about that.
So much to learn about it. And our event was started in 2012 because of the 2011-2012 dying off of seagrass and major issues, the algal blooms that were happening then. And we wanted to do something specifically to help with the research on the Indian River Lagoon. And so we started the Indian River Lagoon Symposium. And the symposium brings together multi-institutions, multi-agencies, individuals, people from all over that are doing research on the Indian River Lagoon. So that's been going on each year, and the proceeds from our Love Your Lagoon event go to support that.
Okay, now what I'm going to do is I'm going to have you hold those thoughts for just a moment, because we're going to take a very, very brief break and then come back, and we're talking about the Harbor Branch Oceanographic Institute. And oh boy, great things going on and it's very convenient to Vero Beach.
Yes, it is.
Just down the road.
Just down the road.
We'll be right back. Don't go away.
Attention! This is an important message for anyone who had an IVC filter placed to prevent blood clots from traveling to their heart or lungs. Did your IVC filter move, break, or cause organ damage? The FDA warns that IVC filters may cause serious complications, such as heart or lung damage, internal bleeding, or even death. Call JACOBY and MEYERS today. You may be entitled to compensation. You won't pay a thing unless your case is settled.
Please call 800-378-0160.
The Furniture Man is a locally owned business that has served the needs of the community of Vero Beach and Indian River County for over 30 years. Here at the Furniture Man, we offer fine pieces to furnish each and every room of your home. Specializing in Floridian style, come browse our selection of bedroom, dining room, patio, and living room. Come explore over 10,000 square feet of showroom, where you can find mattresses, recliners, sofas, dining, and more. Visit us at 673 US 1 in Vero Beach, Monday through Saturday, for all of your furniture needs.
Well, we are back indeed, and of course we're talking about the Harbor Branch Oceanographic Institute, and I'm talking with Katha Kissman, and you are the CEO and the president of the foundation.
Correct.
And that is that organization that, our department, I guess, in any organization that makes sure we have enough dollars and dimes, and that's what it's going to take. So you're going to have this fabulous event.
We have this fabulous event each year under the stars, anywhere between 300 and 400 people, a tented event right along the channel. It starts with a cocktail hour at 6 o'clock. Then
So
we
it's
have our
right
dinner.
on the campus of
Right on
Harbor
the
Branch.
campus of Harbor Branch, correct. And this year we have an honoree each year, and this year we are honoring Dr. Mary Rice from the Smithsonian Marine Research Facility in Fort Pierce. But our previous honorees have been legendary environmentalist Nathaniel Reed.
Oh, wow.
We've had Bud Adams from Adams Ranch, Sustainable Beef, which is really terrific, and we're actually serving his beef. First
fabulous.
entity to be serving their retail beef, and so we're very, very proud of that. And then the First Lady of Vero Beach, Amelie Loy, has been our honoree, and last year was Mark Perry from the Florida Oceanographic Society.
How
so
wonderful.
Wonderful honorees.
Now, I know there are people out there watching. How
Yes.
would they get tickets and be able to attend?
Well, you can go right on to our website, which is HBOIFoundation.org.
And that HBOI, in case you can't remember, it is Harbor Branch
Oceanographic Institute Foundation.org, and right at the side on the left there will be a Love Your Lagoon button. Just press that and you can purchase tickets online, or you can print it out and send in a check.
And what we are saying is love your lagoon, and that is our Indian River. We have to start loving it.
We do.
So they can just send a check and get a ticket and send a check and be there, though. Tell the date and time once again.
February 5th at 6 p.m. at FAU Harbor Branch.
Oh, and if you've not been to that campus, it is just something just fabulous. I think it's been quite some time since I've been down there, but just having been at the ocean, what was the Discovery?
The Ocean Discovery Visitor Center, yes.
You literally see, you see so much about what is in our ocean. And really, I didn't realize that maybe 100 years ago when I was swimming in Melbourne, were we swimming with some of those fish that we see the skeletons up there?
Yes.
Wow. This is what you learn, and it truly is a family affair, but this is a way that we can all get out there and learn a little bit more about Harbor Branch. And if someone is more interested in maybe becoming a member of your foundation, would that be possible as well?
Well, we don't have memberships, but they could certainly give me a call, and I'd be more than happy to tell them about the different opportunities to be engaged with FAU Harbor Branch. Most importantly, we have an ocean science lecture series that's every Wednesday, free to the public, a 4 o'clock and a 7 o'clock. And then we have a brown bag lunch series that goes on, and that's with our researchers. And the last thing is our immersion tours. People can come for a very nominal fee, can come on campus and take an in-depth immersion tour with different scientists on campus.
Well, if I'm not mistaken, what was out in front of the Discovery?
That was the Johnson Sea Link, which we are famous for because that was a manned submersible. It was featured on many National Geographic specials. Yes,
We
it
could
was right
almost
there.
climb into it. It was just, it was wonderful. Wonderful things happening at Harbor Branch, so be sure to check them out. And it's HBOIFoundation.org.
That's right. Thank you, Marcia.
Thank you so much for being with us. And we hope you've enjoyed Buzz TV.
If you or someone you love is suffering from addiction to drugs or alcohol, National Rehab Recovery has an important message for you. Each year, we lose hundreds of thousands of our family members and loved ones to drug and alcohol-induced causes. If you have insurance or the ability to pay for 30 days of treatment, National Rehab Recovery can change your life. Medicare and Medicaid are not accepted at this time. The call and confidential consultation is free.
1-800-577-5446.
Stop by Patty's Printing and Graphics in downtown Vero Beach. Owner Patty Callahan prints it all, from color and black and white copies to blueprints, banners, signs, prints of paintings, and fine art. Patty makes restorations and creates outstanding graphic designs. Call Patty at 770-1521 or stop by Patty's Printing and Graphics at 2345 14th Avenue. Stop by for all of your printing needs at Patty's Printing and Graphics across from the old railroad station in downtown Vero Beach.
Well, hello everyone, and welcome to Buzz TV. I'm Marcia Littlejohn, right here with these two ladies who are going to be making us all drool because, oh boy, when you're talking about top chefs, how much fun is this? Let me welcome, first of all, Kimberly Stewart. Kimberly, you are the marketing and director of development as well for Hope for, it's a whole new name.
Hope for Family Center.
Hope for Family Centers. And I guess really we'll talk about that in just a little bit, but I'm so happy to also have Deborah Murphy.
Thank you.
And you are really, you're not one of the top chefs, but you sure are dealing with them, aren't you, as chairman?
I'm dealing with 14 of them.
Oh, how much fun is that?
It has been a lot of fun.
Have you gotten any recipes?
Oh, I've gotten so many. Well, I should say I have titles.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know the exact recipe,
the ingredients, okay.
but the titles themselves are rather daunting.
And we're going to talk about that in just a moment. But Kimberly, first of all, I'd love for you to tell all of our viewers just a little backstory on Hope for Families, because that is so important.
Sure. The Hope for Family Center is also known, or formerly known as the Homeless Family Center here in Vero Beach. We take care of families to help bring them to self-sufficiency. A lot of people don't realize there's a significant difference in the community as far as homeless family center. What we take care of are families, and so 60% of our residents right now are actually children, and I think 50% of those residents are under the age of 5. There is a real need. We always have another easy 15-20 families that would be looking for a place to come and try to get back on their feet, regain their self-respect, and we try to help them do that.
And I think what I have learned over the years in talking with this particular organization, which used to be using the word homeless, and I love this now because the word hope gives all those children so much more, I guess, really more confidence too when they're saying where they live and what they're doing.
Right.
But I think what I learned is that you're helping them to be self-sufficient. And I think that's the key, as we've always used that phrase, not just a hand out, but a hand up.
Right.
And they're really learning from this, aren't they?
They really are. They have so many components to the Hope for Families Center. They have education, they have not only medical and dental, but they have job resources, job retraining, resume writing.
She's a good student, isn't she?
Yes, oh, absolutely.
Well, it is a retraining, or I think of it as almost an outplacement Hope Center. So it's a really neat organization. It's been great to help Kim with. I've really, really learned a lot.
Well, I think many of our viewers will think, okay, where do these people come from? How do they get involved? I mean, how is there a neighborhood that will say, I saw somebody out in the yard? Or, I mean, how do they find you?
You can contact 211 services, but it's also something that's, we have a website that you can actually go to. It's word of mouth. I mean, there's a big homeless problem in the community for
Well, I guess really what I meant, and we're going to take a little break now, and I want to come back, because what is the criteria? Because many people, you're helping so many people, and we know there are people that are looking for jobs, they don't know where their next meal is going to come from, and that's all part of it. But what is the criteria to become one of your individuals who are being helped so tremendously? And I'll tell you what, we're going to give you all that information about the Top Chef event coming right up, so don't go away. We'll be right back.
For more than 30 years, Bay Street Pharmacy has been your neighborhood pharmacy and one-stop healthcare center, offering prompt personal service, home delivery, and a dedicated staff that treats our customers like family with care and compassion. Bay Street Pharmacy, where caring people care for you.
Have you or a loved one been prescribed the blood thinner medication Xarelto? Xarelto has been linked to serious injuries, including internal bleeding of the brain or gastrointestinal system, cerebral hemorrhage, and even death. At the law offices of JACOBY and MEYERS, we've been bringing compassion and experience to our clients for over 40 years. JACOBY and MEYERS is now taking claims from those injured as a result of taking Xarelto. You won't pay a thing unless your case is settled.
Please call 800-536-6093.
And we are back, just as promised. We are here with Kimberly Stewart and, of course, Deborah Murphy, and we're all talking about the Hope for Family Center. And this is so great. You've heard of the Homeless Family Center. This is the new name, Hope for Family Center. And we're talking about all the different events that are going on because it does take so much dollars and dimes and to really keep this going. Where is the Hope Center located?
The Hope Center is located at 720 4th Street in Vero Beach. And we do offer every Wednesday afternoon, which is a really neat thing they do. It's an open house at 4 o'clock, so anybody can come through. And of course, if you need to contact the center, we'll make sure that Marcia gets the phone number to post.
Hopefully we'll have that on the screen right now as we're speaking.
Okay.
But I think really what we want to do is talk about these different events, because you're serving how many people in the community? Do we have numbers?
We take care of over 100 families a year.
Wow.
Yeah. And we have an outreach program as well, so that we try to take them. We've got the emergency, we've got 21 rooms at the center, so we can only take 21 families at a time. And as I said, there's always 15 or 20 qualified families that, that would like to be there.
Well, and I do know that you need volunteers. You love to have volunteers. That Wednesday afternoon is a great time to come and learn a little bit more about it. Deborah, you said that. Wanted just in these last couple of minutes that we have, though, because you have these events coming up. And I know you have just come off, and when this is airing, come off those first kind of the scrutinizing some of these top chefs, and now it's down to the wire.
Now we've got the final 4 savory chefs and 1 sweet chef, and that's going to be a finale at the Point West Golf Club on February 22nd. So the 1 chef is going to be picked there.
Oh boy. And
we get your tickets fast.
And I have to say, because we are airing this before they were all selected, I can't tell you if it's the one with the shrimp grits, because that was one of the
There's so many. Bacon lollipop and Asian-inspired zesty gazpacho. There's all kinds of
a broccoli candy or something.
Oh, there was a candied collard greens and
collard greens.
Incredible recipes. They do such a great job. So, but February 22nd. That's going to be our finale. So that chef is going to be honored, and I think we always do a People's Award. So there'll be a People's Choice Award as well, and so that's going to be really a fun event. Tickets online.
I was going to say.
Tickets online. Simply go to hopefamiliecenter.com and order your tickets for the finale. And then following up with that, we do a March 27th. Spring luncheon, March 29th. Yeah. 27th is Easter Sunday. So
it's also my birthday.
Okay, that's why
so that luncheon also.
Now we've gotten you exactly confused, right? Okay,
March 29th is the spring luncheon.
March 29th is the spring luncheon.
February 22nd.
Is her birthday.
Yeah, don't worry about that. February 22nd is the finale for the Top Chef, and we'd love to see all of you, and we appreciate everything you can do.
Everything you can do. Support, go online, get a ticket, come and volunteer, donate.
Time, talent, and treasure.
Everything is going to be accepted. Thank you.
I think really just learning about it too, and learning about Hope for Family Center is so vitally important. And once again, the website where they can find all this information.
The website is hopeforfamiliescenter.com.
All right. Well, we're all going to go there, and we're all going to go to that wonderful spring luncheon as well. So a lot of fun. Deborah and Kimberly, thanks so much for being with us. And we hope you have enjoyed Buzz TV.
The fun is happening at Vero Social Club on North US 1, where friends meet for bingo every Tuesday and Thursday. Doors open at 10, with luncheon served, and the games begin at noon. Then Vero Social Club opens up the dance floor Thursday nights for social dancing. And weekends, Vero Social Club eats up. Check the website for Latin night special events. And each Sunday, dance to hip-hop all night long. Go to VeroSocialClub.com. Vero's #1 party destination. Vero Social Club, 7500 North US 1.
Hi, I'm Carolyn.
And I'm Jim. Together we are the Live Now real estate team at RE/MAX Associated Realty.
We know the Sebastian area real estate market very well, and we also know that buying or selling a home can be very serious business.
But together we can reduce the stress and even have fun in the process. Along with our hundreds of satisfied clients, we really want you to live now and be happy too.
Contact us at thelivenowteam.com.
See you soon.
Well, welcome to Buzz TV. I'm Marcia Littlejohn, and I am here with Eric Menger. And of course, everybody knows that Eric is our airport director right here at Vero Beach. And Eric, I don't know if you know it, but this is an internet television station.
I do know that.
And that means wherever they are in the world.
Oh gosh, now I'm nervous.
Absolutely.
I wasn't nervous till you said that.
Well, I have, of course, known Eric for so many years, and we've done so many different shows together, and of course learning so much about our airport and you, and of course realizing that you have watched this place grow, and now what is going on at that airport? We can fly from here to New York. I think Jim Davis was saying how fabulous it was. He went up for the weekend.
Yeah, he was on the inaugural flight and had a great time up in New York City. We did have a good time. It's really a neat flight because it's only 2 hours and 15 minutes, 2 hours and 20 minutes once you take off from Vero, and you're in Newark, which is 15, 20 minutes by train from New York City, or you can go anywhere from Newark.
Sure.
Newark International Airport is just a good-sized airport. It's probably maybe not the size of Orlando, but bigger than Palm Beach Airport.
And really, I mean, I think we flew in there one time and just got a cab and went right to our hotel. And so it's an easy flight. You're getting right up there, and it's so reasonable.
Yeah, the people really love it. I haven't had any complaints about the fares. You know, if you book early, it's $149 one way, which is really a decent fare. Plus, there's no parking charges. I mean, at Vero Beach, you can park for free. The first check bag is also included in the fare, and they have a little bit of an upscale beverage and you know, cookie type you know,
there's always a first class
fare.
someplace.
It's really great. In fact, the cookies are coming from a local bakery here in town, and you know, the airline is just all about customer service, so we're happy to have them there at the airport.
Well, I would love for you just to really explain to our viewers as well. The airport in Vero Beach, it's been here for years and years and years, but it seems to me that I see more flights coming in and out when I'm out at the park. I hear so much. So the activity has really picked up.
It's busy. I mean, we've not yet reached the peak. When our peak was around 260,000 takeoffs and landings in a year. And that was back in 1990, believe it or not, quite a while ago. So we're up to about 220,000. It's busy. I mean, there's no doubt about it. We have quite a few recreational and we have law enforcement activity. You know, we've got the flight training always going on, charter flights, and then of course the airline adds a little bit. Not huge. They're only two days a week right now.
What other airlines? I mean, I know this is the new. What is it? Elite.
Elite, right? With an E.
Elite with an E, but. We have other airlines that come in, do we not?
No, not yet. I mean,
didn't we at one time?
No. Well, in the past we've had other airlines. Absolutely, yes. Now, right now we just have Elite Airlines, which is like I said, a very good customer-friendly airline, and we hope to really expand with them and grow with Elite. But we're also looking and talking to other airlines still today, just to see if there's any interest. But really, you know, Vero Beach is not a very populous town. We don't really feel like we're gonna have, you know, even a Melbourne-size activity here, but we do feel like we can meet the need, you know, that this community has.
Well, you bring up Melbourne, and it does seem to me that there is a correlation there too, that you work together, do you not? I mean, people will go up there and come back.
Well, yeah, I mean, from Melbourne.
I'm only going to correct you.
Is it Melbourne in Australia?
It's Melbourne.
And Melbourne here, I don't know.
Yeah,
but,
it's southern.
Yeah, from Melbourne, you can go via Charlotte or Delta to Atlanta. So via the two hubs, you could go to Atlanta or Charlotte from Melbourne, and then of course from there you can go just about anywhere.
There you go. But I'm going to interrupt you right now because I want you to hold that thought, because we're going to take a little break and come back and continue our discussion, because we really think about, I mean, we may not be a real active hub, but boy, oh boy, we have a lot to offer. We'll be right back. Stay with us.
During the course of the past 100 years, advancements in technology have dramatically changed forever the manner in which people worldwide interact and now connect and communicate with one another. Welcome, Buzz TV. Join us for an adventure weekdays at 4:30 and 8:30 on Buzz TV Network.
Well, we are indeed back, and here we are with Eric Menger. He is the airport director right here in Vero Beach. And if you're watching us all over the world, you know that this is not only the most beautiful place, it's a small place, but now the convenience of having a major airline. I mean, well, we say Elite is a major airline. It certainly is for all of us
well,
now.
for Vero Beach, it's a very well managed airline from what I've seen, and they have really cool jets that fly fast. You know, this is the first time in Vero Beach that we've ever had airline service with other than a turboprop or a prop plane. This is the first time ever, and it's the first time we've ever gone outside the state of Florida. This is a direct jet flight on modern corporate-sized jets to an airport that you can get to anywhere from in Newark, even international out of Newark.
But it doesn't stop. It just goes straight up to Newark.
That's right. Oh yeah, it's direct. It's nonstop jet flight, and that's really what's great. People get on there, you know, at Vero Beach, and you can have even a pet with you. You know, the Elite Airways is very pet friendly. I've seen several little dogs go right onto the plane.
In their little cages.
Either in their cage, or if they're well behaved, they can sit kind of between the knees, you know, of the passengers. And then they go straight to Newark, and in 2 hours and 15 minutes you're there. You know, you have people pick you up, or you rent a car, or you can take the train, and then
you can go up and just see a Broadway show, but you don't have to because we have Riverside, and that's just as good as Broadway.
You can do both.
But but it is wonderful to have all of that. But we have an awful lot of, if I'm not mistaken, private air jets that come in, and jets that come in constantly, because you see, especially after Christmas, you see them taking off, you know, the day after, bringing in people. So it's an active airport.
Oh yeah, we've had charter service for many years and continue to have that with Sun Aviation and Corporate Jet and Paris Air. We have a very thriving business at the airport, even without the airline, of course. But the airline brings in additional flexibility for our customers, for our passengers, and also increases our economic impact, I think,
absolutely.
to the community.
Well, you were mentioning that, and just briefly in these last 2 minutes, it does reach out to the community, because you were mentioning even the cookies that are served on there are from a local bakery.
From a local bakery, and you know, we've noticed an uptick in the activity a little bit at Cannon's Restaurant too, which is of course right next door. So if a passenger gets there a little early and would like to have a cup of coffee or a breakfast, there's plenty of time to do that. There's no long lines at the Vero Beach Airport. It's just a very customer-friendly, small, and quaint little airport that I think folks really enjoy flying from. So,
just explain, if you will, what does the airport really involve? What is in the Vero Beach Airport? Not just the landing and taking off. There's everything. There's so much there.
Right. Well, you know, the revenue that the airport generates is about 70% from non-aviation businesses like Cannon's Restaurant and others. You know, we have Tubby's Subs there, and we have Mark Caslow with Dragonfly Boat Works. I mean, there's a lot of activity, manufacturing and other, that generates the business at the airport.
So you have a lot to take care of. But right now, we are trying to get the word out that we have Elite Airways.
Elite Airways. And you can go to eliteairways.com and you can find out.
And how often does it fly in and out?
Thursdays and Sundays in the morning, and comes back in the afternoon both days.
A perfect weekend, long weekend.
There you go. That's it.
Boy, oh boy. Eric Menger, thanks so very much.
You're
doing
welcome,
a great
Marcia.
job. Wonderful having you here. And of course, everybody needs to take just a weekend and get on that Elite Airways.
Absolutely.
Do they go in and free parking and everything?
Oh yeah, still. You bet. No
can't
charge.
Beat it. Oh boy. Well, you've been watching Buzz TV. I hope you've enjoyed it.
Stop by Patty's Printing and Graphics in downtown Vero Beach. Owner Patty Callahan prints it all, from color and black and white copies to blueprints, banners, signs, prints of paintings, and fine art. Patty makes restorations and creates outstanding graphic designs. Call Patty at 770-1521 or stop by Patty's Printing and Graphics at 2345 14th Avenue. Stop by for all of your printing needs at Patty's Printing and Graphics, across from the old railroad station in downtown Vero Beach.